I'm pleased to see the regents are beginning to focus on reducing the hours spent in testing our children, especially in our public schools. And as I'm sure you are aware, there is intense dissatisfaction among the parents of New York State with what seems to be our devotion to testing. But that's a subject that I think will be continuing, and I doubt you're going to be able to, I'm not going to ask you to give us any dispositive answer on your particular views with respect to that subject. But I do have a couple of questions that are more concrete. One has to do with the amount of money to support districts that are experiencing increases in enrollment. So I see that $30 million is provided for all the districts in New York State, and an additional $10 million is being provided to, I take it, current year districts that are experiencing unique distress. So it's $30 million overall and $10 million for particular districts. How will it be determined, if we know right now, the method under which that $10 million is going to be driven to the particular districts? And the other question I've got has to do with $30 million to support school district purchases of optical scanning voting machines for school board elections and bond elections. So the $30 million, I think, is a step in the right direction. But does the budget anticipate, the proposed spending plan anticipate money for the districts to use to purchase the paper ballots that get scanned, and money for the districts to purchase software for the scanners, to provide placement for the scanners when they're and placement for the scanners when they're not in use? So basically, it's two quick questions. How does the $10 million get spent for the particular districts experiencing intense enrollment increases? And is there additional funding beyond the $30 million to be used to purchase the scanners for the operation and maintenance of the scanners?
For the $10 million to support the increase in unaccompanied minors, I am sorry, no, my fault. For the $10 million that is recommended to support the unaccompanied minors, we would work with the districts and to come up with a formula that allocated those funds in an appropriate way. So certainly we would be taking into consideration increase would be a specific element that we would look at. We don't have that formula directly at this point in time decided upon. Certainly welcome thoughts as to what would make that an equitable distribution of funds. With regards to the $30 million, that was seen as a one-time investment to support districts, recognizing that this is a unique cost the state has imposed on them, and so it really is intended to support them in fulfilling the statutory obligations of having the voting machines.